I'm being told to tell you. Sometimes people separate from us with no explanation because they think it's what's best for you and them. Does that mean it's correct? That's a different story. It depends differently on every situation, right? But if you've done nothing except be understanding with the person, right? If you've done nothing but be understanding and not force, and they choose to dip out of your life with no reason, there is something internally going on. They could have felt like your connection triggered them. They could feel like they're saving you from them. What's the situation with your person on your mind? Because if you're still here watching this, it probably means you're in a form of a separation with somebody. Okay. Well, I see I have two people who, you and this person, it's probably like one of the first times in your life, you're like, this person gives back to me. Like, actually, truly does give back to me. We have like a telepathic connection, and we're both the rulers of our own lives. I have not been used to a person who meets my level. You've had relationships in the past, and there's something within you that almost just accepted whoever I'm with, wherever I go, I'm just a little bit more, what's the right word? Put together, in touch with intuition, etc., than other people. And that's not selfish. That's selfless. That took you years of releasing imposter syndrome to accept that, yes, you do see things differently than others and clearer. But we have a human experience, right? We have fear, we have ego, we have distress, trauma that eats away at your intuition. And during times of anxiety or etc., it becomes hard to acknowledge, is fear talking to me right now? Or is spirit? See, spirit never yells at you. Ever. Spirit talks to you almost in syllables, is how I like to call it. It's very not like a run-on sentence. Not even a full sentence at times. It's just words or even parts of words. Spirit's calm and peaceful, and it doesn't yell at you. It might get your attention, but it doesn't yell at you. Your ego, your fear, your parasite in your mind, which is what controls the untouched ego. Because we have an ego that you know front face, but then we have an ego that's back there. The untouched ego is what it's called. That's where your parasite lives, is in the untouched ego. The reason this person separated from you is because they felt you are somebody that made them look within and see, what parts of myself have I not been willing to grow with? It's not that you, but your energy messed with their intuition, just like they did with yours, because what? This type of dynamic, it's not triggering. This has been activation. Your whole dynamic, the entire time, it's been activation. It hasn't been triggering. Your parasite was winning, and so was theirs. Both of you, but especially whoever is attached to this reading, they had to go out and seek new knowledge. And I see this person separating themselves from so much more than you. They went ghost to friends, to family. It was fear. But also, I do sense both of you had more of your own monsters to overcome. Because we all have that monster in our brain. It's learning how to keep it at bay. Right now, they're thinking about you. What they're thinking about is that they never wanted to hurt you, but they know they did, and they're sending you healing energy. I see this person had talked or touched to you in ways that you never had before, and they know that they left that imprint on you. I like this energy because what I see is a person in reflection. A deep person in reflection about how their influence affects others and isn't pointing fingers. They do see within you. Nobody's perfect, right? They do see the parts of you that needed to expand. There, what I'm sensing with you is there could be. You remember, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And if everything I've been telling you so far resonates with your inner truth and what's happening to you, this next part probably will too. So, with love, okay? You could be, at times in the past, a closed-minded person. You could have easily cut people off when you felt that sense of you don't benefit my life, which is understandable. You could have been somebody who, what I'm seeing right now is this person did to you what you've done to others in the past. Go with me here. This person could have blocked you or just at least unfriended you on everything, stopped talking to you, and everything was going great. And you in the past have maybe not necessarily done the same tenacity, right? But when you felt that somebody didn't serve your life, you could have not even tried to talk to them about it. You could have just stopped connections because of what ifs. Not saying you can't follow your intuition, not knowing that there were a lot of them that were correct, but there were certain ones to this day you kind of wonder, hey, did I jump the gun with that person, or etc. The ones that doesn't come to your mind, you know you made the right choice. But you're a human. You're not perfect. This person was a reflection for you, you see? And something about your energy, I see them seeing the other side as well. Neither of you were chasers to each other. It was a very yin-yang balance. But I sense what they want me to state is the person tied to you was a chaser for a very long time for people. They had to learn how to understand their own true masculine nature. No matter if they're the masculine or the feminine in this reading. We all have what? Masculine and feminine energy within us. The masculine, your willpower, your go-getter attitude, your logical thinking, self-composure. Your feminine is your nurture, your compassion, your sympathy. However they fall in this reading, they had so much, would avoid signs from spirit and just continuously try for people until it shot them in the foot. What I see with your connection is, for some reason with you being like, I'm gonna run away before this turns into me chasing them. Somebody being like, I already know where this is going to go, so I'm gonna stop myself from getting hurt. Not knowing that they were guided to do that to begin with. You both had to separate for further growth. You had to. There was no way for either of you to not be distracted anymore from what I'm hearing. You were distracting each other. Just because somebody has all this connection, you're both very high vibrational and successful people, does not mean you can't distract each other. You had become complacent in life. You were no longer taking big shots. You've forgotten that the way you built your whole foundation, who you are, was living in this state of faith. You were playing it safe. Not with each other, but in life in general. You both activated where you were being stagnant in your own lives. And to the untrained eye, that would look like, because they're in my life, all these problems are happening. And as soon as I make them go, as soon as I separate from that, things are going to get better. It's not you, it was what you both were bringing to each other's table. This was just as much meant for you as it was for them. You both care about each other deeply, and what you're wanting to know is, where is this going? I do see you've been manifesting this person to come back into your life from what I'm sensing. I see this person is going to speak to you from the heart. And they're going to state in their own words, maybe even almost verbatim what I stated. That's why they separated from you. All you have to do is hold faith and understand these are collective. For some of you, this reach out will be closure. For some of you, there could be still care here to give more. You have to use your discernment. But no matter what, this person, this masculine, or if it's the feminine in this reading for you, has found their inner rebel again in the best of ways. And there's been a lightning effect that's happened around them. And they have seen why certain parts of their life were being stagnant. And they've seen where they became complacent. No matter where this goes for you, you both were meant to experience each other and receive the download you needed from each other. You can go forward knowing this person cares about you. And believe me, somebody can unfriend you. Somebody cannot be speaking to you. Somebody can block you, and still everything in their being wants to speak to you. And you feel that, and it's real. But let life take it from there. That's what I have for you today. TikTok Collective. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.